Oh
Basically-
no! Taylor Swift has a dick!
Oh.
This Justin! Hey yo! Taylor Swift has a dick! You're just boring. Like,
So,
oh yeah, you like to listen to Taylor Swift? Boring. You like supporting Manchester City? Boring. Oh my god. What shoes did you buy? I bought Jordans. Boring. Oh, saw it. Welcome back to Thobrut, my guy. This is definitely the first take.
Gak boleh gitu.
This is the first take
Gak
of
boleh
Thobrut,
gitu.
bro. Yeah.
Tapi, of course, welcome back to Thobrut, everyone.
Yeah, first take. Whoa! Udah gitu aja.
I don't know,
Why?
man.
What's wrong?
Nah,
Are you in pain?
No.
No, because I'm in pain right now.
You are the one who's in pain. Like,
I don't know if the camera can see.
Yo, we cannot
Wait,
take
can I
this-
like put my leg up?
Well, I mean, if you want to show it.
Sakit. Sakit.
It's okay, duit. Nanti gue kirimin footage for kakinya udah.
Yeah. Di sini put my injured leg over here. Hashtag complete tech life.
Hashtag complete tag, hashtag pray for Uda.
Pray for Huda.
Bener.
Hashtag still the only fans.
Insya Allah cepat sembuh ya.
Ya, makasih. Amin.
Yeah.
Amin. Terima kasih. Anyways, today we're back in the Thobrut episode 5. Is it now?
Is it actually 5, I guess, if we don't have, you know.
Why are you answering my question with a question?
No, because I'm afraid. Because I remember that our last episode we kinda, you know, mistitled or put the wrong number in the title.
Yeah,
It was,
it's just like an edit. It's fine. People
Yeah.
don't notice. They just see us on the camera and that.
I think I'm just gonna make sure, like, yes, guys, this is the 4th episode.
No, this is the 5th.
Yes, guys, this is the 5th episode.
God
So
damn
I'm
it,
just gonna make a 2 version
Damn it,
of it. So
bro.
like, anytime we can just, you know, we can just
Yeah.
adapt to it. Like,
Yeah, but like speaking on like posting our episodes, right?
yeah.
Last time we posted on the second episode talking about I think it was was it Ghost? No, not yet.
No,
the second was about the
curse word.
curse
in
words.
Indonesia.
Yes. About the curse words things. The intro where Terry did his own gimmick as one of I can't talk, by the way.
Why are you? Sometimes you just illiterate, man.
I speak no English.
Okay, suddenly.
Nah, anyways, apparently one of our gimmicks kind of worked because it caught the attention of one of the more famous cosplayers in Indonesia, Kitsune, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kitsune-chan. Is that correct? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Kitsune.
Kitsune.
Not like that.
Kitsune?
You just butchered Japanese, basically.
Oh, Kitsune. I love Kitsune.
Are you white right now?
Oh, sumimasen, Kitsune-chan. Anyways, yeah. Anyway, see, because it kind of worked. You know, his gimmick kind of worked because we posted the short, and then we tagged Kitsune like I don't know 5 times.
Countless times until she basically replied to us. Probably.
Well, no,
like,
actually,
fuck
no.
this man.
Nah, bro. We actually it was an actual big brain move from Terry. It was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to gimmick Kitsune. And some of the people around us was thinking like, oh, isn't this and this?
Nah, we're not dissing her
Nah, it's
in
not a diss.
particular or
It's
anything.
a big brain move to get
yeah,
your attention.
I mean, if anything, it's flattery. No.
It's flattering, yeah, of course. And at the end of the day, it got a response,
Yep.
which is great, and we are so grateful for it. And hopefully, we could continue that interaction moving forward. I don't know, maybe a follow, maybe a collab or something
Yeah.
like that. Who knows?
Yeah, cosign.
Cosigner. Who do you think you are, K-Dot? No.
Okay, no.
What are you? No. Actually, Kendrick's every post of Kendrick's song, like after during this rap battle, is actually
Copyright.
No. He actually took off the music royalty so that he doesn't get money from it, so people could use it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for
I
copyright.
mean, that's respectful.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's why he's the king, King Kendrick.
Okay, but like, you know, talking about Kitsune, right? Like, or basically meeting a new people that you never met before. Like, do you have any, you know?
That's just a very broad topic to to corner down, don't you think? Speaking of Kitsune, people you've never met. Yeah, of course, I've never met Barack Obama.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you never met her, right?
Yeah,
Or
have
anything.
you?
No,
Exactly.
not yet. I never met a lot of people.
Yeah, but
like,
if you put it into that context, yeah.
yeah, but like, talking about people that you never met, like,
You're trying to drive the topic, aren't you?
yeah, I try to because like, we're wasting our time.
No,
but
we're
like, yeah,
not.
do you have any ick or red flag on meeting people? Like, I don't know, like, do you hate something in particular about when they say something about, I don't know, like their hobby, their favorite thing?
Not necessarily, no. I try not to judge, but I would admit that there are some things that I'm willing to judge.
For example?
For example, sometimes their sense of ignorance when it comes to, like, let's say I'm listening to Kendrick Lamar, right?
Okay.
And then they just blend out, oh, Kendrick Lamar, their raps or their music are just not that good, or blah 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 blah. I would rather much listen to Drake, blah 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 blah.
So just like, I don't know, being a hater or something?
Not necessarily a hater, just being ignorant of like the actual facts, or like, oh yeah, Drake is not a pedophile, he's this.
Oh, so just like,
Yeah, being
blindsided,
delusional.
basically.
Yeah, not blindsided, delusional.
Just straight up delusional.
Delusional, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah, because like, I don't think when it comes to like meeting people and then having that irks and whatnot, well, it is pretty annoying when you think about it. But like, it's a very common trait around Indonesians or around like people in general.
Just to hate the mainstream, or like
mainstream, anything that doesn't seem cool in your eyes, essentially.
Just calling people out for being basic, or just like
basic or
yeah,
cringe or whatever.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I think that's cringe, honestly. But yeah,
but like, I don't know, like, do you have any like basic preferences that you hate?
basic preferences that I hate. Okay, so first of all, we actually need to talk about what is basic. Like, what does it mean to be basic?
Well, for starters, right? So apparently, this person doesn't do his own research again. But like, okay, let me tell you what it is.
Well, you don't need to call me out like that, you fucking bitch.
Well, I mean,
Did you do your research?
Yes.
Liar.
No.
All right, explain.
No. Okay. Like, for real, I have.
All right,
I have it in my phone.
I will dare you. Explain.
I have it right here.
You know what? No. I did not look. I look at the phone. Look at your phone. All right.
Okay.
Put down your phone. Flip it. And you know what? Explain to us what does basic means.
So basically, being basic, right? Okay, I'll look at this camera.
All right. There.
Being basic is basically like, you just love something that was loved by the masses or by a lot of people, while I don't know. Sometimes people just like, because people like to be unique or just to be, one of a kind, they tend to kind of like, lashing out these basic people, and just kind of ridicule them for being basic. Like, for example, like, there's a lot of homes in America that have the live, laugh, love side in their houses, or like they love, like, I don't know, Disney movie songs, or like, I don't know, eating sushi, probably things like that. Basically, that's becomes somehow becomes a norm. That's why it becomes kind of basic, because a lot of people knows it, a lot of people love it, so somehow it's not unique enough for them.
Okay.
So that's basically what basic is.
Okay, so I mean, that's a very long explanation for something that's very, well, as it is, basic.
Well, I mean, like, it is long, but like, I just give a lot of context, so you just,
All right.
You and your small brain can understand.
All right, Mr. Dry Brain. Here's how I put what basic would be. It's basic. It's essentially a template. You liking a certain template that is used by many people. That's a more simpler term of explaining it.
Oh, so you did your research, huh?
No, I just use my small brain. Anyways, when it comes to like liking basic shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, you're right. You're not wrong on that part. People tend to like the more mainstream shit, I wouldn't say I mean, it's another word for mainstream, or like a longer explanation of a mainstream. It's essentially something that can be accepted by the masses.
Kinda. Yeah.
Something that can be accepted by the masses. Like for example, this Kendrick and Drake beef, right?
Yep.
Usually people tend to go to Drake because of his like wholesome image and like, oh yeah, he makes good pop songs back in the day.
Yeah.
With God's Plan and with Hotline Bling, blah 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 blah. Yeah, people don't really listen to Kendrick unless you're into that deep into hip hop. And like nowadays, when you like Drake, it seems basic because it's a normal template from back then. Oh, you like Drake? Ah, you're so basic. Or like, oh, you listen to Taylor Swift? Ah, basic.
I mean, like in Drake's case, I think if you like Drake or being a fan of Drake in this type
it's an example.
Yeah, in this in this beef condition, I think you're just gonna be curse out like, oh, so you support pedophiles or you gonna support KDRT? I don't know, like, do you hide your daughters or something like that? But again, with your examples, like if we're talking about Taylor Swift, I mean like
wait, KDRT. KDRT. Is it Kendrick Drake ribut beer? Rap to beer?
Rap to beer.
KDRT. Yo. KDRT. Kendrick Drake rap to beer. That's not funny at all. I don't know. Fuck it.
Gue di sini cuman I'm just hyping you up, man.
Yeah, I mean, Kendrick did say certified lover boy, certified pedophile. What?
Okay, so talking about Taylor Swift, right? I think it's fair when you call out people, if you like Taylor Swift, it's just kind of like, you being a basic. But I mean, like, shit, a lot of people, use Taylor Swift as their whole persona or personality, basically.
Yeah,
like,
see, okay.
I'm a Swifties, like, for example, not me, okay? So, for example...
He's a Swiftie.
No, I'm not a Swiftie, bro. I mean, I kind of like some of her songs.
His?
No, her. Sorry. I'm not very good at English.
Basically.
Oh
no! Taylor Swift has a dick. No. This Justin. Hey yo, Taylor Swift has a dick. Oh no, bro. That's not basic.
I said it wrongly, but yeah, I love some of her songs, song. But like her is not my main favorite artist, basically. But like Taylor Swift being number one artist in the world right now, I think it's fair if she becomes like the norm or the basics because just she just wrecking streams. She just selling out arenas basically. So like I don't know. Is it still basic if she has like a lot of followings, a lot of streams? Basically?
It's not necessarily basic. It's because she something that is good or like something that is performing very well, and then you're expanding that market. It tends to fall under the category of mainstream, right? So the more you are seen everywhere, the more it becomes normalized, I think.
Fair.
Because Taylor Swift, she makes a new album, all right, great. And it performed really well. It's normal. And for people to like that and to overhype that, you're like, oh my God, Taylor Swift, I'm a Swiftie. Oh my God, fuck Jacob or whatever, whoever she beefs with.
Jacob who?
I don't know.
Like,
fucking hell.
Like,
oh my God, fuck Harry Styles. Fuck.
Taylor Lautner, Jacob?
Yeah. Like, oh my God, fuck, Jake Gyllenhaal or whatever, right?
Yeah, okay.
Because like, essentially, I mean, when it comes to Taylor, and only on Taylor's case, probably, I don't know, it's because that she got famous due to her sly disses, basically.
It's kind of diss, right?
Yeah, it is a diss track, essentially.
Kind of to her ex, basically. Yeah. Not wrong.
It's because like she uses her ex, allegedly uses her ex as an inspiration to her song, and that resonates with a lot of people who tends to be heartbroken and they don't really know how to express themselves when it comes to heartbreak, and they think that Taylor's case or like Taylor as a person could express those feelings. But does that make her mainstream? Depends. Because it's just because she makes good songs and she did switch genres from country to pop. Which essentially pop is a very basic genre. It's a very
large,
normal, a normal and a template answer. You know, like, oh, what song do you like? I like pop. Yeah, no wonder it's fucking popular.
Yeah, like I
It's
mean,
in the
like
name.
there's a lot of branches to pop, either like pop punk, pop rock. I don't know, like a
Yeah.
lot of it, like even
essentially
you know,
popular songs, right? Because there's a lot of it. But when it comes to like the basics, right? They become basic when there's a lot of people who follow them and like say, "Oh my God, they're the greatest," blah 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 blah, and just basically degrading other artists that is below them.
But can I be
I think.
honest with you?
Yeah.
So basically, like when I met someone new, like I don't know, like for just for friendship purposes, or probably for like
For dating, maybe.
for dating, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes when they say like Taylor Swift is my favorite artist, when I ask her like, cool, like what kind of music do you listen to, and she or he answer like Taylor Swift, I
Yeah,
kind
for
of
you, okay, all right.
yeah, I kind of judge them, question
Right.
mark. Like I never judge people preferences for food or drinks, because
Right.
like I'm talking about sushi being basic, but like sushi is kind of dope, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I'm gonna judge you hard from your food or drink preferences, but like your music, I think like Swift is like if you claim just to listen to like Taylor Swift, and like doesn't really listen to anyone else, I think it was just kind of like a shame. No, but
Why is it a
because
shame?
let me clarify. Okay. So I'm not hating Taylor or anything, but like for me, it's kind of like you live in this earth for for a very very long time, and you probably listen to a lot of great artists in your or our generation, basically. So I just wondering, like, are you just like resonate that well with Taylor Swift?
Maybe.
Like I'm just saying, like, she has a lot of bops. Don't get me wrong. Like
Yeah.
she has a lot of good albums, songs, whatever, right? But like I don't think you can just survive just listen to Taylor Swift. I think.
I mean, that depends on I personally think that depends on the person.
I don't know, like,
'Cause, like-
you kind of bound to explore another artist that's probably kind of similar. I'm talking about like,
but like if they
don't
don't
know,
like
man.
it, and if they wanna, let's say, stay loyal to their fan base, maybe they would stay as a Taylor fan or just keep listening to Taylor's. But usually when you ask like, I mean, actually, if you ask them that deep, to me, that's not essentially basic. If you want to say like basic, is when they bandwagon. That's what I think is basic.
okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Example, right? You ask a girl, like I'm going on a date. I'm going on Bumble, blah 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 blah.
Okay,
And then,
okay.
I ask,
Yeah.
oh yeah, who's your favorite artist? Or like I check her profile and say, oh, is there like any similar artists that we
Oh,
like?
yeah.
And then her top artist is like, oh, Taylor Swift. All right, cool. Or maybe she decides to she did use that feature, and when I asked, she said, oh yeah, my favorite artist is Taylor Swift. And then I asked like, all right, what's your favorite song? And then she went like, what's
What?
her recent favorite, most popular song? Or like what
I
you
don't
made
know.
me do?
Love Story, What You Want to Do.
Yeah.
I don't know, like
Yeah.
You Belong With Me, Enchanted, probably.
Well,
don't
I
know.
mean, I would say that You Belong With Me. It's a classic.
fair.
It is a classic.
Yeah, it's very fair.
But
take, yeah.
if they jump in because of like the latest album that she released, right? And then, oh my God, I'm such a big Taylor fan. Blah 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 blah. How long have you been listening to her? Oh yeah, it's just recently. But like, to me, that's bandwagon. It's like when watching football, right? To
Yeah.
me, it's like watching football.
If you support something like Man City,
yeah. It's like,
Real Madrid, something.
yeah,
like
like oh yeah, I watch football. Oh yeah, what do you support? I support Real Madrid. Ugh. I
Yeah.
support Manchester City.
yeah. Sometimes it's hard to differentiate
Yeah.
real fans with just bandwagon.
Yeah, it's like, all right, so why like, to me it's like, so what, like, why do you support these teams? Like, why do you support this? Why do you support that? Oh, because they're doing great right now. All right, have you and that's all right, because if you're a new fan, that's great. That's
Yeah.
so great. That's totally fine, because you just jumped into the fucking topic or the fucking thing that you like, and that's fine. But
Just don't
but
claim
when
to
you
be
when
a
you
big
jump
fan or
in,
anything.
when you jump in and then you essentially like shit on other teams, like, oh yeah, we're the best, blah 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 blah, nothing can stop us. And then when they lost, they left. See, now that's basic.
Okay.
To me, that's basic as fuck. That's a template fake fan,
Okay.
plastic fan, as we like to call
But
it.
back to the topic of Taylor Swift, right? So I'm just talking something like this. Like, let's just say me personally, I like pop punk music. I like K-pop, especially K-pop, right? But I never said that. Oh, I only listen to I don't know, like Red Velvet, or I only listen to Blackpink. Like I explore a lot of artists as well, like male or female artists. Like I cannot decide whether or not this artist is my favorite, but like I enjoy listening to them basically. But these Swifties, right? They are they're really really loyal to the point where it's kind of it's kind of tiring just to talking with them, because they sometimes they look like they have no they have no music knowledge at all.
Have you experienced this before?
Not okay, so kinda, but like some of my some of my friends, some of my colleagues, they actually listen to a lot of other music than Taylor Swift, even though Taylor Swift is their number one artist. But a lot of these people out there like really really making Taylor Swift as the whole persona, and I just think that it's weird, question mark.
Yeah, I mean that's just called a fanatic fan, I think.
Should we, I don't know, like
it's fanaticism. It's sometimes it's healthy, sometimes it's not. Well, usually it's not healthy, to be honest, when it comes to fanaticisms and shit like that. But if we're talking back to like basics, we're talking like the definition of like, oh yeah, what you're such a basic person. You're such like, oh my god, you're boring. Because like that's the idea of being like a basic person. You're boring.
So you think being a basic is okay, or is it like fine just being a basic person or anything?
I don't think that's a problem. It's just you're basic. That's it. Like, all right, you're a template.
No. Fair, but like I think it's kind of if you're just being a basic about it, like about music, about anything, I don't think you have really explore the world. Basically, I don't know. Because for me, I think like if you like something like let's say you enjoy food, I don't think you will enjoy just one type of food. Basically, like if you love Indonesian food, it's no way you're gonna eat sate padang the whole time basically, or just eat nasi padang. You're bound to explore a lot of these things in Indonesian cuisine, like from other region or from other cities, something like that.
And your point?
And my point is, it's kind of hard to be basic, and if you claim to be one, I think it's just either being impossible or just like you're just being afraid of being judged and not want to be for who you are.
That's true. That's true. People tend to be afraid to be judged, but yeah, because like the word basic, like that's why I said basic is essentially boring, is because it's a derogatory term calling you boring. Basically. You're just boring. Like, you like to listen to Taylor Swift? Boring. You like supporting Manchester City? Boring. Oh my god. What shoes did you buy? I bought Jordans. Boring. Because like it's a fucking template thing.
Yeah,
it's a fucking template thing.
Yeah, buying Jordans is boring, right?
Yeah,
am I right?
I mean, like I don't know. Fuck. Like, oh my god, look at me with my New Balances. The one that I don't fucking know.
I don't know, man. Jordan's kind of cool, man.
I mean, Jordan's pretty cool. It's just like when everybody uses it, it's just like, oh man. Again, this is my inner scanner talking, by the way. I'm looking at that camera. Like, this is why the derogatory term basic comes from. It's from this inner scanner, because we want to be different.
No. You just shame people at this point, man.
Yeah, I am shaming people, because this is the perspective that y'all want and what we both want when it comes to talking about basic.
No. Shaming people is not okay, man. Like,
yeah, but that's the idea of basic.
Okay, fair.
That's the see. Even you agree. The idea of basic is other people being shamed.
Yeah. Fair.
Being shamed for their boring choices, for their template answers, and sometimes. Is it a turnoff or not? Most of the times, yes, because, bro, no one likes to be exactly the same as other people.
Kinda, yeah.
People try to be unique, and they tend to fall in the categories of like, oh yeah, you're just following others, blah 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 blah, right? Because we don't want to be left behind. Oh no, not that way. Like people try to change because they want to be different, but at the same time, they don't want to be left behind. So they follow the basic trends. They follow the popular trends to follow up with the times. But how can they make themselves unique? It depends on them if they want to derive from other parts or not. That's the idea of being. That's the idea of like being, existing essentially.
Yeah. Wait,
But like
we're just gone. We're just gone philosophical right now, man.
it is because it is.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right?
It's a shame culture.
Yeah.
It's a fucking shame culture.
Well, I mean, for someone who is actually like, if you find someone that is really like actually basic, people just gonna shame him by calling him or her an NPC or like
yeah, but what's wrong with an NPC?
Well, I mean, like they're just
Nothing
they
wrong
really
with
said
NPC.
that you're just like a background character, while us, the main character, just like walking through them or anything.
Nah, bro.
something like
Listen,
that.
if anything, we're. I mean, I would say if I'm judging, I'm a fucking NPC too. Why? Because I can't believe these motherfuckers would go out of their way to be the same as other people while they claim to be unique. Me, bro, I'm just a normal. I think I'm just a normal guy, and I like to, essentially comment and hate.
Okay, quick question: favorite food,
Favorite food? Sate padang.
favorite drinks,
Favorite drinks? Coca-Cola.
favorite artist.
Favorite artist?
Yeah.
Depends.
Just name one.
Kendrick.
Okay, no, you're not really basic like that. I don't think so.
In today's standards, it's pretty basic. You wanna know why? You wanna know why?
What? I have to listen to Lil Salmonella?
Oh
or
no, it's
something?
like you wanna know why?
Why?
It's pretty basic because what I'm saying is that the process in itself, even though it's not great, it builds people to be, a bit a lot tougher. Because life is not easy, bro.
Not wrong.
Life is tough. People are dicks. I'm a dick. You're a dick. Everyone's a dick. To me,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And
like, not.
it's just
yeah.
how much can you handle it? If you don't build yourself a sense of resistance to it, you're not gonna go far. You're not gonna go far. That's what I think. And back to the shaming culture and back to that type of shit. If you want to shame people for the smallest thing that they like, I don't think that's necessary. That's just overbullying. That's over shaming people. But if you want to shame people for, like, let's say, oh yeah, we support. Give me like a cringe topic.
Cringe topics.
Yeah,
Swift parade at Car Free Day.
Swift Parade, Car Free Day.
Yeah.
That's no.
Well, I mean, that's cringe. Like they
Okay.
just literally, do it like a half
No,
marathon
like,
or something.
I'm thinking
while
some-
singing the new song from their new album.
I'm thinking about something that shouldn't be normalized, but they are trying to normalize.
Prank channels.
Yeah, I guess prank channels, right? I don't know, man. Like, to me, to some extent, when it comes to like promoting these kind of ideas for going forward, if it's not mitigated properly, it's not gonna go great. It's not gonna go great. That's why there needs to be like shaming,
Yeah.
or like I wouldn't say the word shaming, right? I would say the word reminding,
Okay.
Yeah, it keeps people in the status quo position, like, oh yeah, or it puts us or at least me in a very conservative position, right? But honestly, dude, when it comes to like promoting these kind of ways, I don't think people here in Indonesia are ready. We're not ready for that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Fair.
not ready
Yeah.
for that type of shit. But oh man, I went on a rant. I went on a conservative rant. Holy shit!
Well,
Am I
I mean-
Republican?
Yeah.
Am I a Republican now?
I mean, I don't know.
Should I get a MAGA hat?
I never asked about your, political.
I know, I don't.
Political compass or anything.
No, I don't. I mean, I
So-
do have. I would be a centrist.
Yeah. For summary, basically, Uda said, say yes to racism, say yes to
No.
bullying, say yes to bully your neighbors, bully your kids, bully your friend.
No.
I'm
What-
not putting words in Uda's mouth. That's basically what he said.
Basically, what Terry is saying.
Gaslighting is not real.
No, fuck you. I swear. I will genuinely fight you after this. If you continue to do this, I will genuinely fight you. No,
See?
I'm serious. You think I'm kidding? No.
Okay.
No, stop.
Come on.
I mean, I guess in Indonesia, well, racism is casual racism, honestly.
Yeah.
It's something that it's normalized. Am I proud of it? No, but like, do I make fun with it? Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, we shame. Yeah. Well, I mean, just like I've been thinking about your word, but like, yeah, we shame a lot of people or a lot of types of people in everyday life. Like,
Yeah.
I've been called, like, because I'm from Japanese, I've been called Jawir, Jamet a lot of
Yeah.
times. Like, yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah, I'm Sundanese. I
Yeah.
get called lonte or like, oh yeah, akang warmindo.
well,
I mean, that's a very frugal like job position, I would say. But damn, bro.
No, but I mean, like, to be fair, right? Like, right now, it's okay for me, like, when people talk to me like, "Wait, Jawir lu," or like,
Yeah.
"Wait, Jamet," it's okay for me.
It's
but, like,
normalized because it's a joke.
sometimes a lot of people don't take jokes as lightly as I am. That's why, like, they kind of like easily offended when they are shamed or when they are
Sad.
kind of bullied. So because
Sad.
I remember, right? Jadi cerita gini deh.
Oh, okay.
Gue kayak mau cerita di bahasa Indonesia aja deh. Jadi temen gue tuh ada suka dengerin lagu gitu. Ini lagunya itu kayak apa namanya? So this band, right? It's called Foreign French, and it's kind of like a Midwest emo, Indonesian Midwest emo type of band. So I was like, "Woi, lu suka Foreign French? Bacot lu orang Ciledug." Nangis anjing. gue udah gitu kayak, fuck, I don't know, man. I just like, so I watch, so it's a she, right? So she basically like, her, like your Spotify account, when you're logging on your computer, they have like the recent activity from your friends, right? So I saw that she was just listen to this band, and I was like, the next day I was like, yo, you're listening to 40 Friends? Shut up. Are you from Ciledug? And she was just like, not
cried.
crying, but like holding her tears and just didn't talk to me for the rest of the day. And she just straight went home and just not, eating lunch with all of us and everything. And I was like, feel pretty bad about it. And the next day, like 2 days from next day from the the insulting day, she just said really, really like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, because apparently it meant something to her or something like that.
Kinda.
Yeah, but I bet, I don't know if she's watching this or like she remembers Terry's face, but hey, I bet
I think she remembers. She's kind of like one of my closest friend in S2.
Yeah.
Gue gak tau S2.
Yeah, I bet she is now a very strong and independent person because of that. Why? Because a little bit of shaming is okay.
Gue sih lebih ke I hope so aja ya.
Yeah, gue juga. I also have a story. I'm gonna tell you in Indo as well. Jadi waktu itu gue masih SD nih. SD bro.
Okay.
Hari pertama SD kelas 1.
Okay, I think I know this story, but go on.
Yeah, but they don't know.
Okay, go on.
Terus kayak ya gue campur-campur sih.
Censor his or her name.
Ya,
okay?
jadi ada teman gue namanya. Terus ya nanti sensornya namanya. Ada teman gue namanya. Ya udah dia sensornya biar Dwi aja.
Oke, lanjut.
Ya teman gue namanya. Dia kayak he was raised in a very I would say strict household. He has a lot of siblings, blah 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 blah, and his mom is very strict. And this one time we were playing tag, we were chasing people around the school, blah 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 blah, and then this one kid named also blur that name by the way. He went outside the school to pee in the fucking
gutter.
Yeah, di got. Dia tuh kencing di got. Dibuatin kencing di got. Terus gue lagi di tag tuh, kayak gue yang lagi kayak yang nangkep
yang
kan. Yang jadi. I was the tag guy, and I found him peeing in the gutter. And I was like, oh, all right. And then I told my friend, yo, he's right over here, man. We were looking for him, but we found him. And I swear to God, my friend, he had this like anime villain like monologue, like ha Soka, and then like huh. Basically, what he said was like, huh, my mother told me not to pee in the gutter, and so he pushed him in the gutter while he was peeing, and the gutter was black and wet. Jadi didorong ke got anjir gara like.
So basically, it's just kind of like instant karma type of shit. Yeah, basically, he delivered the karma.
He delivered the karma because it is not according to his standards the way he was raised. And in its own way, it's its form way of shaming.
Kinda.
And you know what?
Fair,
you know what? When we finally found him, right? Well, no, when he got pushed down, he was all covered in gutter water. He was all black and everything. We were like, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Kata mama nggak boleh. Okay, what the fuck, dude? And we went back to the school, like schoolyard. Everyone was standing, And then I lived with a teacher. He was just crying, all covered in like a sewage water. I was like, and everybody was looking at him. And that is shame culture, my friends. People keep looking at you because they are curious.
This has happened in Bekasi, so shout out Bekasi.
Shout out Bekasi. Oh, Bekasi. Anyways,
itu copyrighted tuh.
Yeah. Anyways, that's that's basically what shame culture is when it comes to like our experience and what we understand on shame culture, or like the basic culture that leads to shame culture, essentially, because basic is the word that is used to shame people because they're boring as fuck.
Yeah, being basic is not necessarily bad.
Yeah,
but you're just kind of like, it's just like an iced tea without the sugar. You're just kind of bland.
You're bland. Yes, exactly.
Basically, you're not seasoned.
You're temperatured water.
Yeah, or basically you don't want to be seasoned.
Room temperature water.
Yeah. So like you don't want to be seasoned at all, just because like you are too, focused on your favorite things while not really exploring other preferences, other I don't know.
You
don't want to try something new, basically.
But one thing about being basic that could be brought up as a good thing, you're reliable.
Kinda.
Yeah, because you already know what you want. You already know what you like. You know what? You're reliable. You're not as exciting. You're not exciting, I would say that. But you, my friend, are reliable.
Betul.
Yes, sir.
Satu-satunya basic lu dengerin satu artis yang dibolehin dan tetap kelihatan unik kata gue.
So like if I ask you like, oh yeah, what Taylor Swift's song that goes like, oh, it's that song. Yeah, because you know.
Yeah.
Because you have a deep knowledge.
You're not gonna be the only way you're not gonna be shamed is if you only listen to one artist and that artist is JKT48 because that shit is unique as fuck. Nah. Because that shit unique as fuck, man.
Yeah,
you're just really, really different. AKA you're just being,
Yeah, see
bawang.
See, this is why I would shame Terry after this, because like,
I don't listen to JKT48.
Okay,
I know.
Hi, Zebi.
Don't call out her name.
Hi.
Hai Yona, apa kabar?
Oh no!
Selamat atas pernikahannya.
Are we gonna get sued? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Udah grad Oshi gue nggak?
Not.
Udah nikah gue.
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen. We got Kisune to answer or to comment on our shit.
Enggak. No. You cannot make my Oshi to comment on your video. So like, yeah.
Why not?
No, don't.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be your Oshi. It could be anyone. It'd be awesome to have a guest. Right?
Well, I mean, like, if you're commenting at us, like, probably we can give you a shout out.
We would love a guest.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk shit like this just because it's interesting to talk about. But it would be more interesting if we have more guests.
Yeah, and you know what else is interesting? Even though you're not our guest, if you're subscribing to our YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, I think that's all. And OnlyFans, basically.
Oh, yeah, we don't have OnlyFans. No, we don't have. Hashtag still no OnlyFans.
Yeah.
One day. Over there. One day.
Before I turn 27.
Next year. This year. The fuck.
But hey, I think that's all for today. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in to Raw Opinions, Thobrut, Thoughts Brutally True, when our parents is still intact together.
What did you say? What did you say?
Masih bersatu, masih
bersatu. When your parents are still together.
Intact together.
Intact? Apa sih yam anjing? Nyambung. Kan gimmick. Always. Always gimmick, Terry. Terry always gimmick. Udah, cut.
Okay, see you next episode everyone. Peace.